So this video is not going to contain any theories, just my own thoughts and ideas for additions to the game that I think would make fun and or interesting additions. Are these ideas good? Maybe. Are these ideas even possible? I honestly have no idea, so I'll let you just be the judge. Now, my first idea would take two features already in the game and give each of them an upgrade. The first being pocket money. For those of you who are unfamiliar, pocket money is a feature specific to each of your individual Miis. When a Mii reaches level 10, you can start giving them pocket money as their reward for leveling up moving forward. And from what I can tell, they all have the same goal no matter their personality type, and that's going to space. And that's fine, but I think it would be much more interesting if in addition to buying their own vacations, they could also have the ability to spend their pocket money on other things. They could go to TNC Reno Home Supply to decorate their own homes, Fresh Kingdom Food Mart to buy their own food. They could go to Wear and Wear Clothing to buy outfits that they actually like instead of getting mad at me for buying them something that isn't their style. And I realize doing this all yourself and interacting with your Miis is pretty much the name of the game, but I also think it would be pretty interesting to see your Miis acting with more autonomy and give them a realer sense of self-expression. But speaking of buying your Miis things they hate, that brings me to idea number 2, yard sales. This will combine both features that I already mentioned. Yard sales could be a fun way for your Miis to earn their own pocket money by selling off their unwanted clothing, pets, and treasures, while adding another opportunity for their neighbors to spend their hard-earned money. Again, give them a little more self-expression and autonomy. My third idea may be a little controversial because it involves a staple of the Tomodachi games, and that's the Tamaria restaurant, because the design was lifted directly from the 3DS game, its counterpart being known as the cafe, so it is kind of a staple, but I do think it would be nice to be able to design it yourself, and I'm talking full restoration, the exterior, the interior, the menu, everything. You want a fully functioning McDonald's, play place and all, done. You want a rainforest cafe, bam. You want an empty room where Miis can gather around and eat cat food. Who am I to stop you? I mean, somebody probably should, but it's not going to be me. So yeah, there's that. And this next idea is pretty simple. It doesn't really require a lot of explanation. Involves pets. Just let them roam. Because I'm always getting cute or cool pets that just don't fit the vibe of certain Miis on my island, and selling them at the pawn shop or just having them sit in my inventory honestly just makes me feel kind of sad sometimes, and I wish I could just release them onto my island to run free. You know, just take my inventory, throw them on the island, let them run around, do whatever they want. So yeah, that one's super simple. And my last idea is definitely the simplest because it's just a short list of interactable items that I think would be cool for them to add to the game. For all I know, they've already thought of these. This is probably the most possible idea that I have, because they could very well have already thought of everything on this list right here. So yeah, let me just start it off though. The first one I wrote down is basketball court. And it could be a half court. Honestly, a half court would probably work better, but it could be a full court too. But, you know, like how your Miis all sit around and like kick soccer balls together. Same concept, but it's a basketball court. One basketball, they're actually playing together, shooting around, and maybe a Mii even like randomly dunks on somebody, that kind of thing. I thought it'd be pretty cool. In that same vein, volleyball court. And that would fit the aesthetic. I mean, it's an island. So yeah, same thing. 2 Miis on each side of the net, or 4 Miis on each side of the net, or whatever, however they'd want to do that. But yeah, same concept. Volleyball court. A trampoline. Just no explanation needed. It would just be a trampoline. Again, I could totally see them just adding that into the game. Boats and jet skis and surfboards. I think all of those things would be cool. The boats could be different sizes. It could be like a couple Miis could fit on one. You could have a yacht where like 10 Miis. Surfboards a little different. They'll just be like, you know, 1 per Mii. But I just think that would be cool to get them out in the water, actually doing something in the water, so that, you know, the look at, but it's more or less just kind of empty space, you know. So I think that would be kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. Those are my ideas. Again, are they possible? I have no idea. You be the judge. Let me know in the comments. Let me know any ideas you've thought of or anything that you think is actually coming in an update. Yeah, I don't know. If you like any of my awesome ideas, feel free to like and subscribe if you really want to. If you want to become a moth, if you want to be a part of this community of moths, do that. Peace.